What one person calls a rope, a sailor calls a line. What some calls a big pole in the way, a sailor calls a boom. And if you've ever failed to duck when you were going through the wind, you know why it's called a boom. What some call a pole sticking up out of the middle of the boat, we call a mast. What's inside of that bag is the jib. There's so many parts on a sailboat, so many systems that are necessary in order to make a sailboat do what it does best, that if I were to require anyone that came to enjoy a day of leisure with me to understand all of its parts and inner workings, I think I would ruin their day of sailing and probably mine as well. However, if you find yourself having to be the navigator or a captain of a sailboat, this stuff starts coming in pretty handy. Why am I talking about that? If you're watching this video, you know that we are looking at how do people create organizations for the common good. We're looking at nonprofit organizations, social sector organizations, organizations that have an idea of a better way, that take in consideration how humans' lives would be improved, how a community or a social situation can be improved if someone could focus on it, find what the proper names are to call a thing, learn how its rules and its handles and its equipment works. We're going to spend the next 8 weeks together learning some of the insights around nonprofit leadership and management. I'm going to try to help you with vocabulary for something that may be familiar to you because you're engaged in it, or something which may be new altogether because you've got imaginations as to how, or visions as to how you might use such a tool, a nonprofit organization, to achieve purposes which are rising inside of you. I hope to be more like a coach or like a mentor that helps you into something that's enjoyable, helps you understand its parts and the real jeopardies that lay before you if we don't master certain systems. For example, I can think of about 12 systems that explain a sailboat. The hull system, the wind and power system, the electrical system, so many navigation systems where I understand lights and the patterns of other boaters, the rules of the road. There's one system in the midst of all these systems that if you don't know this well, it can kind of nullify all of the rest of those socio-technical systems. And it's what I call the 13th system of sailing, the relational system. It's that leadership system between captain and crew which allows smooth communication. So knowing that a thing is not a rope but a line could become vital if you're in an emergency situation and someone says, grab that line, tie it down now. So is true about various organizational behavior theories or theories of board governance or understanding of legal status as you intend to start and do things through nonprofit and social service organizations. I hope to attend to you closely as we get into this topic. I look forward to learning how to sail our vessels together.